Welcome to day 2 of your medical astrology part 2, batch flower remedies. Am I audible?
Namaste, sir.
Namaste, sir. Namaste.
Namaste,
Sir,
Guruji. Yes,
namaste,
you're audible.
sir.
Namaste, madam. Namaste. Okay. So, in the last class, I have given you the introduction and what these batch flowers are, all those things we have seen. So, in this class, we will see what are those batch flowers. So, like I told, in total, 39 batch flowers will take into calculation. Okay. But in actual, there are 37 batch flowers only. 37 batch flower. One is rock water and another one is rescue remedy. This rescue remedy is made out of 5 batch flowers. Like a shock treatment to come out of the shock, it will help. Suddenly, if you want to do something, this rescue remedy is very, very helpful. Before we go and learn which batch flower use for what is its property, okay, we have to understand how they work. To know how they work, we need to understand the personalities and the mindset. I told batch flower is targeted at the personality and the mindset because Edward Batch strongly believed that each individual will react differently to a particular medicine, even though it's the same disorder. Okay, that is the beauty of this batch flowers. Some of you says me, sir, I want for this one, sir, I want for that one, sir. Same thing again, I'm repeating. Let it be any disease in this world. Like medical astrology course, if you understand the template, you can design. One of your friend may give scleranthus for some problem. Another friend may suggest different. Okay. One of them will be right. Why? Because that person has understood the reason for that particular problem. So if I'm going to say for somebody, sir, I'm having some skin infection, sir, give me some batch flower remedy, means why you got skin infection? That is important. Now, not everyone would have got skin infection for the same reason. Somebody would have got because of some genetic error or some metabolism error. Somebody would have got for an allergic reaction, or somebody would have had a fungal infection, right? Reasons are many. That reason only will help us to get. Somebody who is having too much of diabetic, they will have a lot of that skin breakage. They may get an eczema, but not everybody gets eczema because of the same reason, right? These fundamentals are very, very important. Once you understand these fundamentals, like I again saying again and again, let it be any disease, you are the master. Understand? I am just only the medium who is telling you how to do this. Okay. I'm giving you the right understanding so that tomorrow you can have a book of 100 pages where you would have seen various people when they came to you, their mindset, and how you understood them, and why you suggested this medicine instead of that, and why that worked perfectly well for you, and where you made mistakes, and how did you catch up for that and rectified that error. Understand? So, with that in the insight, we will get the batch flowers. So, before I get into this 7 kinds of persons and 38 kinds of mindsets, I know it's important to teach you all what are those 37 batch flowers. Okay, so write down the names of 37 batch flowers. First one, agrimony. Agrimony, you all know to write or you want me to spell it?
Please spell, sir.
Okay. Agrimony. Agrimony. Second, aspen. ASPEN. P-E-N, aspen. Third is beach, B-E-E-C-H, beach. Fourth is centauri, C-E-N-T-A-U-R-Y, centauri. Fifth, Serato, C-E-R-A-T-O, Serato. C-E-R-A-T-O, Serato. Fifth, cherry plum, C-H-E-R-R-Y-P-L-U-M, cherry plum. Next, chestnut bud, C-H-E-S-T, chest, N-U-T, nut, chestnut bud, B-U-D, bud. Next one, chicory, C-H-I-C-O-R-Y, chicory. Then clematis, C-L-E-M-A-T-I-S, clematis, C-L-E-M-A-T-I-S, clematis. Next, crab apple, C-R-A-B, crab, A-P-P-L-E, apple, crab apple. Next, E-L-M, E-L-M. Next one, gentian, G-E-N-T-I-A-N, gentian, G-E-N-T-I-A-N. Then gorse, G-O-R-S-E, not R's, gorse, G-O-R-S-E. Next, heather, H-E-A-T-H-E-R, heather. Next is holly, H-O-L-L-Y, holly. Next, honeysuckle, honeysuckle, H-O-N-E-Y-S-U-C-K-L-E, honeysuckle. Next, hornbeam, hornbeam, H-O-R-N-B-E-A-M, hornbeam. Then impatience, I-M-P-A-T-I-E-N-S, impatience, I-M-P-A-T-I-E-N-S, impatience. Next, larch, L-A-R-C-H, larch. Next, mimulus, M-I-M-U-L-U-S, M-I-M-U-L-U-S, mimulus. Next, mustard, M-U-S-T-A-R-D, mustard. Then oak, O-A-K, oak. Then olive, O-L-I-V-E. Next, olive is right, written. Next, you write one, P-I-N-E, pine. P-I-N-E. Next, red chestnut. R-E-D, red. C-H-E-S-T. Just N-U-T, nut. Red chestnut. Then rock rose. R-O-C-K, rock. R-O-S, rose. Rock rose. Rock water. Next, scleranthus. S-C-L-E-R-A-N-T-H-U-S. S-C-L-E-R-A-N-T-H-U-S. Scleranthus. After that, Star of Bethlehem. Star of Bethlehem. Bethlehem spelling is B-E-T-H-B-H-L-E-H-E-M. Star of Bethlehem. Next, sweet chestnut. Sweet chestnut. Next, vervain. V-E-R-V-A-I-N. Vervain. Wine. V-I-N-E. Wine. Not W-I. V-I-N-E. Wine. Next, walnut. W-A-L-N-U-T. Walnut. Next, water violet. Then white chestnut. White chestnut. Then wild oak. Wild rose. Wild rose. Finally, willow. W-I-L-L-O-W. Willow. So totally how much written?
38, sir.
38. So can anyone read it out so that others can check?
38, sir. Sir, can
May I,
Hmm.
sir?
Yes, madam, please go ahead.
Yes, sir. Agrimony, aspen, beech, centauri, cerato, cherry plum, chestnut bud, chicory, clematis, crab apple, elm, gentian, gauze, ether, holly, honeysuckle, hornbeam, impatience, larch, mimulus, mustard, oak, olive, pine, red chestnut, rock rose, rock water, scalanthus, star of Bethlehem, sweet chestnut, vervain, pine, walnut, water violet, white chestnut, wild oat, wild rose, willow.
Okay, thank you so much, madam. So
Okay.
all of you written, anyone missed anything? Clear, right?
Right.
Okay. Fine. So these are 38 batch flowers. Rock water is just a water from rock. Or to say 38, 37. Above we take, but overall we can as 38, including rock water. Okay. Only with these 38 we are going to play. Let it be any kind of disease. Let it be any kind of disease. But for that, you have to understand certain basics. If you don't understand that basics, then definitely you will be not able to, what is that? Do the application. Understand? So now let us understand those personalities Write down the heading. 7 kinds of personalities and 38 kinds of mindset. 7 kinds of personalities and 38 kinds of mindset. First one, you write uncertainty. Uncertainty. Uncertainty means not able to decide. Uncertainty means not able to decide or to take decision. Next, write down. Second one, oversensitivity. Oversensitivity. Getting too reactive or emotional. Getting too reactive, emotional. Third is fear. Getting scared for each and everything. Getting scared for each and everything. Now, fourth kind of personality. These people you will see. Very commonly you will see. Over care for others' welfare. Over care for others' welfare. 5. This is also very common. Loneliness. Loneliness. 6th, insufficient interest in present circumstances. Insufficient interest in present circumstance. Last type of personality or person is despair. 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 Complete loss of hope. Complete loss of hope.
So
Okay.
over others' welfare, you mentioned one name in that, huh, sir? What is that, sir? Can you repeat?
What, sir?
Sir, you mentioned overcare for others' welfare, other welfare. You mentioned, sir, here you mentioned one name. I'm sorry.
That's all I told. Over care for others' welfare. Fourth kind of
Okay.
personality.
Okay, got it.
Mm. Despair means complete loss of hope. That's all. Nothing. Nothing can be done. Over. End of the chapter. Later they'll say no. That is disparity or despair.
Complete loss of
Hope.
hope. Okay.
Now we have seen 7 kinds of personality. See, now this 7 kinds of personality. I'll try to teach you in that 38 kinds of mindset in as much as possible. If you go to the books in the market, they'll directly give the medicine. Understand that is useless. Maybe they are giving us not for somebody like us, but for somebody who wants to take quick medicines. But here we are learning a course as a practitioner. What you outside they will take 1 year program, they will charge you 75,000 to 1,25,000 for this content. Understand? But the same thing we are learning in a much shorter time, but in detail and in a very, very optimal is right. Because for me also gurus gave like that only. Right? I'm just passing on the benefit. So write down identity. Right. There are 6 kinds of uncertainty. There are 6 kinds of uncertainty. First one you write down Serato. If you don't know the spelling, go to the top. Already I have given the spellings. Serato. Serato means these people will continuously always asking suggestion or advice from others. They will continuously ask suggestion or advice from others. Means like, oh no, after doing, again they will ask, did I do it correctly? Can you please check once? Step is correct? Step B is correct? So when I was working in, what is that? A space-based government institute or rather organization. So that is a very, because a million people's tax-paying money is there. So there was one junior, that person always used to say, sir, this is correct, sir. This is always correct, sir. I am not doing, no, sir. That will not fall out of the trajectory, no, sir. Will not go behind that this thing, no, sir. Each you will do correctly. It's not he doesn't have the knowledge. He has a complete knowledge. Understand? Knowledge that guy is passed out of IIT. Understand? But the thing is, he does each everything he wants a validation. Then correct. For each and everything, they want confirmation or suggestion from others. This and all are Serato. Have you not come across Serato personalities in our life? My junior whom I trained was a Serato only.
Yes, Guruji. A lot of them.
Right.
lot of people, yes.
So for them, what is the medicine? Serato. Understand? Next rate is Scleranthus. This is another kind of uncertainty, people. Scleranthus. Lack of balance. Lack of balance. Not having stability. Not having stability. They will tell one thing now and later they will change. This also you have seen, no? To my name, I will come. 100% I will come. Don't worry. After 4 days, sir, lose motion for my wife, sir. I cannot come, sir. Have you seen this or not? They'll commit something and later they will change. This is very common in astrology, right? Correct or not? Scleranthus is very, very common. In our friend circles also we can see. Okay, see, one time you do that is not a character, but multiple times they will do the same thing. They will say, do that, they will never talk, but later they will talk. Okay, I will never do that, but they will do that. I will do it, but they will not do it. That stability will not be there. Understand? No, 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 no. I will never message him. Even if he comes and holds my leg also, I will not message him. Tomorrow they will be sitting in tea shop. Okay. This and all is lack of balance, which is indicated by scleranthus. Okay. Next, you write down gentian. Inferiority complex or self-doubting. Inferiority complex or self-doubting. That I can do, others can do. That I cannot do, others can do. See, this is different from Serato. Serato means there is no inferiority complex, but he only needs a validation or confirmation from his senior or somebody who's knowledgeable, but at each every step. Here there is a complex. Means he thinks that, see, he is capable, he is from IIT, he can do, I am from normal village. I don't have that great I am from a normal government engineering college. Understand? Like that. They are easily discouraged. They are easily discouraged. How these people are, no? If somebody goes and says, hey, why are you going for house loan, man? If you go for house loan, except your inner garment, everything that bank will remove. Like that, one ad used to come, no, except that inner garment, everything that house loan will remove. Understand? If they say like, if you say like that to that guy, hey, no man, they will send gundas. They'll send pundas and they'll recover. And of your wife, they will beat left and right if you don't pay 2 months EMI. Means if you just say like that, in his lifetime, he'll never build a house. Seriously, if you just say such words to them, they will get discouraged to that extent, they will never build a house in there. This and all is gentian. They will never further take any decision with respect to that.
Okay.
Next,
Sir,
Gors. Gors is somewhat different. In previous case, at least they are telling you possible or not. No, I cannot do. Like that they are saying. Okay. In Gors, these people will not even tell whether it is possible or not. Have you seen some people will be Mauna Swami, Maunrat Swamijis will say, "Arey, open your mouth and tell no, at least you are coming or not." Have you not seen such kind of people in your circles?
Yes, Guruji. They're
Right.
blank, as if they
Blank.
didn't understand anything.
Right. See, previous people at least they will say, no, I cannot do it. It's not my capability. Like how I will tell to my gym instructor, ayo, this one I cannot do. At least I'll open my mouth and understand. There are some people you will do you will not do this This is all.
Sir, yes or no seems to be same for them.
Same. Right. Okay.
Actually,
They
they'll
have
not be able to, sorry, sir. They'll not be able to decide what they want also.
correct. Not saying yes or no means what you have decided. Okay, so they will never open their mouth. Okay, they will never open their mouth. They have complete loss of faith. That means they are into hopelessness for long duration. Next, you write hornbeam. Hornbeam. Okay. This is like overwhelmed. Understand? Or you can say mental exhaustion. Oh, yo, can I do this many things? This many things are. Means that mental exhaustion or overwhelmed. How to read this much syllabus? Syllabus itself looks like a textbook. Do you think I will get this medical MBBS degree? Understand? In Tamil, they say Malaip. Okay. That overwhelmed or mental exhaustion. Like Monday morning, that feeling you have not to go to work. Yo, till Friday I should go in this traffic. Okay, all that is hornbeam. Next, last one of uncertainty, write down. Wild oat. Multiple options are there, but not able to select. Multiple options are there, but not able to select. Whether to go to job or business, or sit in home and enjoy father's property. Whether to marry or not to marry, or to live in a living together relationship. Okay. That means what? Here the person will not do anything. To say it in one sentence, he has undecided his path or path of life. If you want to put it in one sentence, you can write, he has undecided his path or path of life. Okay. Okay. So the next 1 hour will be crucial. Why? Because more and more characters we are going to study. Okay, people who are practicing, 2-3 people you leave. I am not going to ask you. But others, how you are feeling? Are you understanding? Is the pace okay? Is there a clarity?
Yes, Guruji. Clarity is there. You're slowly going only. This phase is good.
What about others? Newcomers or people?
Yes, sir, understanding.
Understanding everything.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Because that is important. Because it's a dry subject, no, right? So should not feel, oh, what's our start? Because here is though there is no sun, there is no moon. So I want to ask your opinion.
It's okay, sir. It's fine.
Okay, okay. Next, you write down oversensitivity. Oversensitivity. In this oversensitivity, there are 4 types in this category. That is, first one you write down agrimony. Agrimony. Agrimony means mask. Agrimony means mask. What is mask? Hmm?
Yes.
What does a mask does?
Pretends.
Hiding something and showing something else.
You are hiding your original identity, correct? So these people, though there are 1,000 problems inside, but outside they'll be laughing and smiling, not showing it. This is the common situation of married Indian men, correct or not?
You're trying to tell everybody's words.
Now women will tell, sir, this is the position of Indian women, sir. You're telling it in other way.
Sir, I was about to say this and you stole it.
Okay. Next to read centauri. Very weak willpower. Very weak willpower. Very easily someone can manipulate them and make them listen to them. People and all. They'll say, it's a key kudugra bomma, they'll say. If you give key, the toy will dance like that. Like that. Very easily someone can manipulate them and make them listen to them.
So what was the second one you said?
Centauri.
Cent-
Centauri. Centauri. Very weak willpower. Means very easily anybody can manipulate them. Understand? It will be very difficult for them to say no. They will ask, Are, you could have said no to him. No. No, I cannot say no to anyone. They'll feel bad. For everything, they will nod their head. Understand? And they will get into all kind of dharma sankatam only because they have given up their word. Yes, I will do. Listening to wife's manipulation and not taking care of parents. If somebody is listening to his wife and ignoring his parents, now parents come and complain. So wife is giving the key. He is acting, however, she is giving the key. So that time, what you should give?
Centauri.
Centauri you should give. Then only that guy will get back to the senses. He will stop working. Next, write down walnut. A person who is resistant to change. They don't want change. Which is that Rashi which doesn't want change?
Taurus.
Huh?
Taurus.
Taurus, correct. Taurus is like checkmate, they will say. It will keep on rounding there. It wants its own comfort zone. It wants its own set of friends for years and years and years and years. Same set of style. Understand? New places. Okay? It's resistant to change. Like that, this walnut is also resistant to change. It doesn't want changes. Now, where we can use this means some children, whenever you put them from one school to another school, they will resist. Have you seen? They will say, I will not go. Correct? They will say, 7 years I'm used to this school. I don't want to leave this school and go with new friends. In such cases, we can use this walnut. That means Like I told in yesterday's class, this walnut can be used to break the continuity. It can be used to break the continuity. So I gave one keyword for this walnut. What was that keyword?
Link breaker.
Link breaker. Perfect. Excellent. Link breaker. This walnut is used in tantric and all. Understand? If there is any illegal connections and all, we can use walnut and immediately break. When I take that live tantric class, all 2 days, that time certain things I'll show. Next is, so automatically you can write coming out of affairs, bad habits. Okay, any habit which is continually you are doing, you want to break them. Understand? Then you can do. Next is Holly. Holly. This is also oversensitive only, but this makes person revengeful. You made me see what I'm going to do for you. There are certain characters I've seen. Even if son is going to die, they are not worried. Their only intention is they want to see daughter-in-law as what? Widow. For that mother-in-law, son's death is not important. Her is in seeing daughter-in-law as what? Widow. Like that kind of revengeful character and all, it is this holy only. Jealous. Always suspicious. To overcome all this, we can give them holy. Now this oversensitivity is clear, the 4 characters in that. Easy to understand when you will give
Yes,
what?
sir.
Yes, Guruji.
Very,
Understanding.
very easy and very interesting.
Okay, good. Next you write fear. Fear. In that fear, first one you write is rock crows. First one you write is rock crows. Extreme fear. This extreme fear means I should give you only this small children's example. If some small children, if they get too much fear, what they will do in their fan?
They'll
They'll
bedwetting,
wet their
Guruji.
pants.
They'll
Ah,
piss
Piss
off.
off.
that kind of extreme fear. Not only for that small children, some adults also will do. Like that personalities are also there. It's like a panic attack. Understand? It's like a panic attack. For those cases, what we can give? Rock crows. Sir, my child is doing bedwetting, sir. Something he sees in TV also, he gets feared and does. He gets fear. That word is important. Sir, he gets fear and doing bedwetting, sir. Oh, so bedwetting is because of fear. That means you can give rock crows. Sir, suddenly he gets panic attack, sir. Rock crows. Understand? Let it be any disease. What is the symptom? Why they are exhibiting that? What is the cause? For that cause, you can give. Next, mimulus. 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 Known fear. Known fear. You know the reason for the fear. For some people, first time going in train is fear. Understand? Sir, going in train is fear, sir. Yes. So, yes, only in the last 10 years, in God's grace, I got a car, all those things. But before that, and all, when I was working in central government job also, we had that, not that much, this thing to go on. So those days and all, we used to go and, what is that? In train only for this Navagara temple and all. First time I used to take my friends. Once my 10, 12 years of education was completed in astrology and all, I took them. We will go. So in that 2 people were coming for first time in train. One girl and one boy. One boy was getting scared for literally half an hour. Why, when train goes, that sound will come. Dadan, dadan. Understand? You'll say it will follow for what man? It will follow for what man? Please see, please see. He's not like child. He is almost at that time 26 or 27 years. Understand? 10, 12 years back. That's scary because it'll change the track. No, it will follow for what? Because throughout his life he has gone only in bus. And another girl, so she has to climb to the top row. So this is not easy for me because my father was a gazetted officer in railways. Okay, I think only last year he got retired. So we had the privilege of going in that first AC trains. So we know how to climb and climb down. So that girl, while climbing up only, by seeing that only she fell down. Ayo, next time you'll climb up. No, 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 yo, if I climb, I'll fall off. Last time only. Means it's a known fear. You know the reason. Like first time going in flight for some people. Okay. Or for some people, if they see a dead body, they'll get shivering, thinking that whether the dead body will night come in their dream and do something to them. Right? This and all the things you will usually associate. For such kind of people, you can use what? Mimulus. So first time you are going to take them in train. They think your train journey, yeah, I am getting fear seeing this means you can give that mimulus. Means you know the reason for that particular fear. Next, you write down cherry plum. Cherry plum. Some people, whenever they are in fear, they will shout or throw objects or any items. Okay. All this will come in this category. Throwing items out of fear, shouting or screaming out of fear. Okay. All this will come in this cherry plum. And even for those who get suicidal thoughts. Okay. For them also we can give this cherry plum. Or let's assume at that time cherry plum is not there. Sir, any alternative we can give is give this what is that? Rock rose also. Sorry, not rock rose, rescue remedy. If cherry plum is not there, always you should have that rescue remedy with you. Understand? That rescue remedy if you give means definitely it will work. Why rescue remedy will work if you don't have separate cherry plum also? Any reason? Let me see from yesterday's notes who can tell.
Guruji,
There's
in
what
rescue
five.
remedy, there is cherry plum.
In rescue remedy, one of the
One of the
component is cherry
five.
plum. Understand? So none of you practiced except a few students.
In this, the five, this are there like clementine, cherry plum, rock rose, star of,
Correct.
and
Bethlehem.
yeah.
Okay. Next you read aspen. Here, fear without any cause. Fear without any cause. Fear with shivering. Fear with shivering. Here, generally, the root cause is not known. Generally, the root cause is not known. Okay. Next, the last kind of fear. Red chestnut. This is a different kind of fear, but most of us in our families would have experienced. Getting fear by looking out the circumstance of others. Getting fear by looking at the circumstance of others. Sir, what is this, sir? Means fear over concern of others' welfare. Someone in your family is not keeping well, and you are fear. Oh, what will happen? Will he recover sooner? I don't think that should be something serious. Understand? At that time, in all of you family, okay, now whoever is having that fear, no, if that person is taking this red chestnut, okay, automatically, if they take that red chestnut, whoever had that major operation, heart operation, or what, that person will recover. This person is fearing, but if this person takes a red chestnut, that person will recover. Understand? That is the beauty. Connection. So in fear, we have seen 5 kinds of fear: rock rose, mimulus, cherry plum, aspen, and red chestnut. Shall we move to the next one?
Yes, Guruji, the next one.
Okay. Next you write, next personality, that is over care for others' welfare. Over care for others' welfare. Chicory. Chicory. Possessiveness. Possessiveness, comma, too much concerned. Too much concerned. And you should do, they will say like this, you should do whatever I say because I am doing for your welfare only. Please understand. This dialogue and all comes means it's chicory only. Understand?
So
Next,
that means
being
most Indian parents.
correct.
I'm sorry.
True. There is nothing to say sorry. That is a ultimate fact. Except few percentage of modern day parents listen to their child. Otherwise, all our traditional mothers are understand. I am doing this for welfare. I am making you to get married to this girl because after me she will completely destroy you. Understand? Okay. For your welfare, I am getting you get married to that girl. Don't worry. Even this subject, you have to study engineering. That parent will not have this. Only why engineering? Because some of their niece, son or brother would have been working in a company, they have been successful. So their thought is this person also will be successful only if he studies engineering. I have one parent, okay, either they will say that guy is not having a job or they will say that guy is not having air. Like that only they will give drama. And they will get that guy married only if he's doing engineering work. I know that. Very closely related thing. Okay. So I told that guy, you first ignore your parents or you give them 1 gallon of chicory. Even 3 drops will not be sufficient. 1 gallon. Understand? So for that parent, only if that guy does a engineering work in a company, he will get married. But hard fact is, how many of them are engineers? Hmm? So what about other people? They will not get married. Anyhow, even someone has become alcoholic of love failure. For them also, this chicory can be given. Next, vervain. Vervain. Vervain means forcing their principles and ideas. Forcing their principles and ideas on others and making it compulsory without choice. And making it compulsory without choice. At least in Chikori, they will beg, Amma, Raju, Chinnu, please understand, I am your mother, I am your father. I'll say only for your good. Here, nothing like that. No begging. Here, you have to do. If I say you have to, there is no choice. Here it is coerciveness, forcefulness. Next, wine. This kind of overcare is even more dangerous. Vine. Wine. Worst and complete domination. Worst and complete domination. Okay. Worst and complete domination. Inflexible and taking too much pride about themselves.
Sir, can you repeat?
Inflexible and talking too much pride about themselves. And sometimes in some families, these husbands will do, no. I told you to do like this. Why are you done this? Understand? I asked you to first serve starter, later dosa, like hotel, they'll say. So that is like, like that they treat the wife as some robo which cooks. She hardly has any choice. Okay. So for such people, if you give wine, then they'll start listening. Next is beach. Next is beach. Beach is very judgmental. Understand? Beach is very judgmental. They can never withstand if others take decision. Okay. Nobody can take that decision. Only they have to take the decision in the house. They can never tolerate. It's the most arrogant state. Okay. This overcare is the most arrogant. Judgmental, and it's the most arrogant, and they cannot withstand if somebody else is taking that decision in the family. It should be they only. Next, rock water. This is a different drama. This drama also you would have come across. Okay. Self-denial. Self-denial means, how to put it for you means, okay. If someone didn't agree, they will tell, whatever you do, your wish. Now you are saying something, we'll go to this place. Okay. If they are saying no, your wish. Nothing for me. Whatever you do, it's your wish. And these people will come out of it thinking now that they will get that desired attention. Understand? They will say, your wish, pa. Go wherever you want. For me, nothing. Like that, they'll come out. Now they'll think, okay, I am going out. I'm not showing interest. So automatically they'll come and beg me. So they'll seek that attention. By doing that, self-denial. Means what? They will have a lot of expectation. In the last class itself, I told some hesitancy is there. Whenever you are meeting a big person, government official, okay, it's not fear, but some hesitancy and all is there. Means you can use rock water. Okay. So what is the next personality?
Loneliness.
Loneliness.
Loneliness. Write down. Loneliness. In that you write the characters. Water violet. Water violet. Because of their self-ego or their superiority complex, because of their self-ego or superiority complex, they will isolate themselves from others. Means they will search people only in their level. Level. He is not to my level. My level. Like that they'll say, nobody will be there in their level in the end. Understand? That is water violet. Next you write impatience. Impatience. These people are always irritated and agitated. For each and everything, they will get very easily they'll get irritated. Arey, why for small things you get irritated? Yeah, we'll say no. For small things, why do you get agitated? These and all are impatience. And because of that, see, every time if you keep, see, once if you get irritated, that is normal. But every time if you get irritated, every time if you get agitated, what will happen? nobody will gel with you. Nobody will gel with you. So you will get loneliness. Okay. So you will get loneliness. Next, ether. Here it's a different personality. Okay. Always their thoughts are focused only about themselves. Always their thoughts are focused only about themselves. So 99.9% of the time, only when you're focusing on yourself, so hardly they get time to mingle with others. And they're always preoccupied with their work. Understand? 24/7, they are preoccupied with their work. And these are the people who generally don't fit into the institution of marriage. Why they cannot fit into the institution of marriage?
They'll be only thinking about themselves, no, sir. There's no
Themselves,
room to
right?
think about others.
Others, they are usually bothered about his success, where he will go next, what he will do. He doesn't even know that there is somebody existing next in his bed. Understand? So these are the people for whom we can give. And there are some people who never shut the mouth. On praise themselves, I am this, I am that, this is what is. Okay, he doesn't bother what exists. He wants to keep on praising about himself, self-boasting. For such people also, this ether can be given. If you always keep praising only about yourself and if you're not listening to others, people stay with you. 100% they will not stay with you. Right? Because you hardly give any scope that other person exists or not. So this is also a kind of loneliness which falls in the category of ether. Next, insufficient interest in present circumstances. Insufficient interest in present circumstances. First one you write clematis. Clematis. Lack of concentration. Lack of concentration. Always in dream world. I am going to invent one mission that will print world's cost currency. It will print US dollar so that you can buy all the things. Okay. That, now lack of concentration is common among whom? Students.
Children, sir.
Children, students. So if students are not doing well, then clematis can be given before starting to study. Now 6 o'clock they're sitting to study. 6:15 itself, hands will go on phone. Understand? So for such students, for few months we can give this clematis. That will improve their concentration. Clear? Examination is around the corner. For now itself we can start giving if they lack the concentration. Next, honeysuckle. Honeysuckle. Getting trapped into thoughts of past life. Getting trapped into the thoughts of past life. So who will be usually getting trapped in the thoughts of past life?
Old people.
Huh?
Old people.
Generally, who will get these days in consultation? This low failure guys only will come.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Relationship anxiety.
Relationship breakage, past relationship divorce, all those things will come. So for these people, honeysuckle and chicory should be given. Why we are giving chicory also here for these low failure people? So what did I say for chicory? Which category I told chicory?
Too much care for others.
Possessiveness.
Possessiveness. Without possessiveness, love will,
Overconcern.
Possessiveness.
love will not come down. Because of the possessiveness only, you got stuck into that. Understand? So like that, you have to immediately apply your mind. Okay. Next, you write wild rose. Easily they will give up everything. Easily they will give up everything. Once if they lose, they will give up. Once if they lose, they will give up and make no effort thereafter. They make no effort thereafter. Next, olive. Lack of energy, tiredness of body and mind, hence no interest. Lack of energy, tiredness of body and mind, hence no interest. White chestnut. This white chestnut is a very, very important medicine. Understand? Many places you will see. Lot of mental confusion and argument inside the brain. Lot of mental confusion and argument inside the brain. Unwanted thoughts. Unwanted thoughts. Insomnia can also be cured with white chestnut. Insomnia can also be cured with white chestnut. Next is mustard. Next is mustard. It is like a person is getting virakti without any major reasons. Understand? Virakti without any major reasons. Sudden stress, depression, suddenly depression without any major reason means for all that they can be suggested mustard. Next, chestnut bud. Chestnut bud. Okay. Not able to learn from mistakes. Not able to learn from the mistakes. These people never learn from their failures. These people never learn from their failures. They keep repeating the same mistake again and again. They keep repeating the same mistake again and again. Generally, this will be done by children. Some children will keep repeating the same mistake in a particular subject or particular thing. Okay, they'll again and again. So that time we can give this chestnut bud. So what is the last personality?
Despair.
Despair. Write down large. Large. To people who have lost self-confidence. To people who have lost self-confidence. People who failed at first and don't want to try after that. People who failed at first and don't want to try after that. So how we can say mother had bad marital life. Now daughter is not getting married. Why? Mother's marital life was not good. No. So obviously my life is like that. Understand? Elder sister's marital life is not good. Younger sister doesn't want to get married. Somebody failed in first attempt in NEET. Okay. So they don't want to try for a medicine anymore. Means their confidence is dented. Okay. Their confidence is dented. In all such cases, we can give large. Next, you write pine. I am not useful or worthy for anything. Why should I live? I am useful for anyone. I am a trouble for everyone. What is the worth I am leaving? Okay. And unnecessarily, lot of guilty conscience they will have. Unnecessarily, lot of guilty conscience they will have. Next, elm or ELM. Elm or ELM. Because of too much of responsibilities. Because of too much of responsibilities and overburden. And overburden. They have come to excessive stress or burnout. If you want to say in one word, we can write like overwhelmed by responsibilities. Overwhelmed by responsibilities. Okay. Next, sweet chestnut. They have tried everything in life. They will say like this: I have tried everything in life and I don't have left with anything. So I have lost all the hopes. So I have lost all the hopes. Extreme mental instability. Extreme mental instability. Too much of work pressure or family pressure. This and all is the sweet chestnut. One additional point I want to give, because some of you are into this yoga, meditation, and all this thing. So whoever is doing this meditation, okay, those people, if you take this sweet chestnut and if you do this meditation, it will give you extraordinary result, especially when you are doing this Panchapakshi and all. When you meditate on your particular this thing, this will give you excellent result. Next, Star of Bethlehem. Star of Bethlehem. Physically or mentally or health-wise, some kind of trauma. And hence this virakti they have got. That Virakti they have got.
Sir,
That means
sir, please repeat, sir.
physically or mentally or health-wise, some kind of trauma they would have undergone. Yes, they have got this Virakti. Means what? Let's assume a girl child or a boy, small boy. Okay. In his young age or in her young age was molested by a one uncle or some very close relative. She is not able to overcome that trauma. Okay. That and all, we should give this star of Bethlehem. No, some people in small, they would have eaten some ice cream. Immediately they would have felt sick and they would have got pneumonia. Next time when they see that ice cream, only they're very scared. No, like that. So for them to slowly to bring out of the what you can give this Bethlehem. Next, willow. This willow means if someone says his total life is bitter. Understand? If someone is saying his total life is bitter. Okay. So during that time, if you're giving counseling to them and all, you can give this willow. Beforehand, giving that counsel. Before giving that counsel, then it will be successful. Next, walk. Even after losing on some occasions, even after losing on several locations, but still they will keep on trying. See, this is good only, you may say, sir, they are trying, no, sir, they are not after. But the problem is they'll be murmuring. This much I did, even after all this. Understand? That murmuring is the problem here, which will give them that issue. Last one is crab apple. Crab apple. Thinking I am ugly. It can be because of physical appearance or the rejection they have come across in life. Sir, many girls rejected me, sir, because I don't have hair. That guy may not be that much ugly, but because in last 10 years, so many girls rejected him, he has got rejection. Sir, I am so black, sir. No boy approved me. Understand? I am so intelligent, but so this thing. And this too much of hygiene and OCD problems and all are there, no? So that also will come in this crab apple category only. Okay. So for today, I have covered your 7 kinds of personalities and 38 kind of mindset. Okay. Is it clear?
Yes, Guruji, clear.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So very straightforward. So good to see most of you are back from holidays. So those who want to leave, they can leave. So with others, I'll just take your feedback because then from third day onwards, we can go regularly. And then the last day, I'll take your because that day most of you are not there. So let me take your feedbacks. So okay. So how you felt? Okay, whether you don't know, that is different. But how you felt today's class? That is important for me because that will make me to change or go in the same phase to teach you. Yes, Arnab sir, how was the class?
Namaste, sir.
Namaste sir.
Yeah, so class was, this is something very new to me, sir, because I'm not
Correct.
familiar. I mean, I am a follower of homeopathy. I mean, instead of, going to allopathy, I've seen in my case, homeopathy works better. So getting a first-hand knowledge, only thing is that because the names, I am not just unlike astrology where I am very familiar with the concepts, here the names are new. So I will have to, make a separate note of the red so that because the ready reckoner is there from where I can,
Correct.
recall the things. But the way you are teaching, it's very simple, sir. I mean, the way you have described, because I remember my homeopathic doctor, he had taken my personality analysis. I mean, after that only he had suggested the medicine. Now I can recall it, why he had
Correct.
whether
Correct.
he had also what sort of dreams that you get, what is your reaction to a particular situation. So now it is making sense, sir. So
Super.
yeah, it's kind of very interesting. And feedback would be, sir, that teaching the way you are teaching, it seems to be very simple. I mean, that's the only thing that I can say.
Good, good, good.
And
So that is what. So
yeah, so specifically the 38 names that you suggested about the badge, that is something I will need to get hang of it, because it's
it will
simple
take
that
some,
yeah,
because
it
see,
will
I
take
am
some time,
saying it
sir.
out.
Yeah.
Because I am saying it out of experience, right? Now, these
Yes,
things are
yes.
not there in the book. They will just give you like
Yeah.
what is this and why it is used. But I am giving it this way so that let any disease come, if you are able to recollect this, then you will be able
Yes,
to
yes, sir.
prescribe them,
Yes.
right?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
that
sir.
it will take some time, but definitely once you catch hold of it, this thing. But
Yeah.
what I am asking here is whether this is teaching this way, making the subject easier for you all to understand. It
Yeah,
should
it is
not be
simple, sir. It's more simpler.
okay, okay, good.
Simple and easy, sir. Yeah,
Then
yeah.
it is you are fulfilling the objective. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Yes, Jyoti madam.
Good evening, sir.
Good
So
evening,
yes,
madam.
sir, like the previous participant, Mr. Arnav sir told, I am also completely new to this. And yes, it's simple. You've simplified everything. And yes, I really want to explore into and know, more. And for personal things, I'll definitely start applying it for few of my
Okay,
fears
okay.
or certain problems I have. But yes, it sounds really interesting. I mean, I'm very intrigued to understand and have
Okay.
understanding like how does it work and all that. Really interesting. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam. Okay. Marcus sir.
Good evening, sir. It's a
Good
very
evening, sir.
interesting subject, sir. First of
Mm,
all, first is understanding the mindset, as you have told. Na?
mm,
Listening is much more or less very important. And what the person is saying, depending on that, saying what symptoms are there and the
mm.
medicine. It's like one should understand first what are the symptoms, and then accordingly the whatever batch flowers, as far as I've understood, you have to fit into that and see that the person gets the relief. Like it's not like a ready-made answer, but it's a solution, sir. What you're giving to us is a solution to the problem.
Correct.
So that is much very less, very
Exactly,
much
exactly.
very important, sir. And the confidence of listening and hearing, that these two things are very much important in batch flowers, which I feel. Then the medicine is very important.
Correct.
That
True,
will the
true.
person will be totally relieved, according to me, as far as your experience are
Correct.
concerned. I'm confident, sir. At least
Yeah.
something I've
Good.
understood, sir. Yeah. So
Good, good,
definitely,
good,
thank you
good,
very
good.
much, sir.
Nice.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, Nitya madam. Okay, Padma madam.
Hello. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
madam.
Yes, sir. Sir, as usual, this class is also fantastic. And my chacha, he is a homeopathic doctor, actually.
Mm,
So I have had some clues about this batch flower remedies, because he used to, discuss this in general with us and all that. But the way
good, good.
you are explaining it, it's absolutely in detail and it's fantastic. I'm sorry, I can't speak more. My
No problem, no
throat
problem.
is
Okay,
not
correct.
great,
You said yes.
but absolutely fantastic class, sir, as always. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
please take care and get well soon, madam. Yes, Prasad sir.
Yes, sir. I caught up with the yesterday's class, I mean the last class, sir, the Saturday's class.
Okay,
Very beautifully explained. Today's session, if we actually understand the personality characteristics, it is very easy for us to connect to the astrology. So this is a good
correct.
stepping stone to understand what each individual's perspective is. Like, for example, like you mentioned about confused state of mind, and there are many other things. Now, that means somewhere either Mercury or Moon are connected to the Lagna and are malefic or troubled. So, this way, we can actually interweave a beautiful thread and understand what is actually the reason why a particular person is behaving the way they are behaving. And of course, each dasha bhukti, this will change, no doubt about it. So, what you have explained is very beautifully explained. So in a easy to understand. So grateful to you. Very, very nicely conveyed. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Professor. Like Professor has told, this is the whole intention for of me. Why I gave it this way? Now you will be able to go and apply. Oh, this character is reflecting to which planet? Oh, this person is behaving. That means that planet has been directly associated to this flower. Can I try this? Now, already batch flower, Edward batch was done. Okay. Now, what you are going to do different is the thing here. No, certain Dasha Bhakti, certain person is working. Okay, this batch flower, that batch flower are having that exact characteristics of what a particular Bhava's Dasha is running. Then you will be connecting this medicine there. Understand? So I'll give you that hint of planetary combination. But how you develop is totally in your hands. Okay, so I am saying you are the artist. So what art you make is in you. Ingredients, definitely, I'll show you.
Yes, sir. Sir, especially like I have checked out with moon. In
Ah,
Navamsa division of
oh,
moon, it
ah,
will actually indicate how a person thinks.
correct, correct,
So we can actually the example that you gave actually that when it comes to their personal matters, they can't take a decision. They're very good
correct,
counselors.
correct,
They're very good advisors also. But you ask
correct.
them, okay, what do you want to eat? Dosa, idli, and this thing. Options are there. They can't decide.
Decide.
They will simply say
Hey,
that, okay, whatever you say, I will eat. Whatever you give,
I
I
will.
will eat. Now that
Sometimes
definitely
you're not.
means,
So
yes, sir. That definitely means that
sometimes
somewhere moon is connected and the confused state of mind
correct.
is existing. So
Existing.
accordingly, we can choose a remedy for that.
Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
Sir.
Excellent. So he has already given you the thing where we are good. So that is what I want everyone to think. Yes, in few days you all also will catch up. Okay, so nothing to worry. Thank you, Professor, sir. Yes, Rahul, sir.
Yes, sir.
Mm,
So I am aware about Bach Flower Remedies.
mm,
Today is like revision class for me.
mm,
Yeah. So whatever you have taught is excellent, sir, and it is matching with my earlier studies.
mm, mm.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. Good. Yes, Sanjay Rai, sir.
You made it very simple and straightforward and very easy to understand. And
Mm,
especially this session was helpful to understand the different kind of personalities
mm.
from at least from the psychological point of view. And
Correct,
as
correct,
and as Prasad sir has elaborated where we are heading, how to connect with the planets.
correct.
So that will be excellent. The future, I'm waiting for the future sessions.
Sure, sure.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Yes, Sanjay, madam. SB. Okay. Yes, Sastri Prakash, sir.
Yes, sir, namaste.
Namaste, sir.
Very interesting. Actually, this is a new
Ah,
subject for me, but very
mm,
simple way you taught and very easy to understand. And I am very
okay.
eager to learn explore more in coming days. That how you are joined with this with astrology. Very interesting.
Mm,
Very
mm,
nice.
mm. Nothing. I- I'm saying now, before I
Hello.
take that one session on connecting astrology, most of you would have
Hello.
connected it. Yes, sir, we are able to hear you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I am
Mm,
very eager to learn much more in coming days. Very interesting, very simple way you taught us, and a very new
ah,
subject.
thank you, thank you.
Great.
So that, okay. So, like he is told, none of you have to wait to day 8 or day 9. Before that, you all only form a combination. Understand? When I say, oh, okay, whatever I'm saying, only Sarah is giving like that, you will think. That is the reason I kept it on the last day to give you the combination. Means I want to trigger the thought from your end itself. Okay, but definitely I'll give. Don't worry. Okay, once I say I'll give, but I'm saying you all will be in that state that where you will be able to do it on your own. Okay. Now, Yes, Shonak sir.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
It was the second day of the structured way of teaching, as you always do. And you have made the second step very interesting. At least we have now come to know the different batch flowers and different personalities and linking the batch flowers with the personalities. So the second day is more has made the yesterday's class further more interesting. So I think the next classes will be all the more interesting, sir. All good till now, sir. Very easy and very good to understand.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, Sudarshan sir. Okay, Shil sir.
Namaste, sir. Sir,
Namaste, sir.
wonderful class. I mean, I like the two things. Like one is straightforward, very well explained, and in a very subtle manner, as well as also, I mean, we can easily like for example, you mentioned loneliness. So I was just thinking about that. I was thinking about Moon Ketu loneliness. Then for the fear, I was connecting with the certain. That was by default running when the time when you were hitting on the words. So I was just thinking, and then I just observed Prasad sir said the same thing. So absolutely, because sir, the way you give the words and especially you don't give only one line. You try to explain them in a much better way. So that gives a good room for us to, think upon more. So absolutely well structured and great, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Shil sir. Yes, that is the overall thing. Like I told, I am not going to give any bachelor for any disease. This is what I said before starting of the course itself in medical archaeology. Not going to deal with any disease. All that you are only going to find out. I will only give case studies, scenarios. I'll give you the scenarios and I will ask you what you will do if the person is coming with this problem. Understand? Tomorrow I might ask you one question. You will give that answer. Now, for example, let's take one scenario. Okay. Now, the scenario is very, very simple. What is the scenario means? Let's assume, okay, any trouble which is persistent and repetitive, and the person wants to get rid of it. What you all will suggest?
Walnut.
Walnut one, yes.
Guruji, crab apple.
Crab apple.
Yes.
Plus white chestnut.
White chestnut.
Chestnut bud.
Now somebody is saying, sir, I had a very bad cold with running nose, sneezing, very bad cough, like everything they are saying, which did not yield, okay, to some medicine which I am taking every 2 hours. Like that they are saying, okay, Ayurvedic or homeopathy something I am taking, but it is not giving me any relief. That means from next day onwards, what is that? If he states that white chestnut and crab apple means, automatically the trouble will relieve. Understand? So like that, I will ask you the scenarios. You are going to give answer. Understand? I am only going to give the derivations, how this thing will work. Because if I give you for 50 disease, tomorrow 51st disease, they will come and ask what you will do. So you want for 50 disease or you want to do like case study based? What is that you want? You tell accordingly, anyone I will do.
This is good, Guruji. We can land up with any disease. We can only come to conclusion.
Yes,
case
sir.
studies is good, sir.
Case studies will be good because case studies means more time consuming for me, but more knowledge for you. Disease means easy for me. Okay, I can give from my book and over, or you can go to ChatGPT, list of common diseases and what is that? Batch flower means you will get. Okay, scenario basis difficult for teacher also, but that is where the challenge lies for a teacher to make the students to the next level. Understand? So that is important. Now, one more small case study before I take the feedback of another person. Okay. Now, for any trouble where fear of something persists, what is the basic combination? Or I'll say one more scenario I'll give. One boy is there. Examinations are near. Now boy is becoming nervous because of examination, day and night. Okay. that the person is thinking, okay, what if I fail in the exam? What if I get less marks? What if I don't get into admission into good college? Okay, so all this thing is coming in our mind or in his mind, and that fear is building. So for that, what will be the basic combination you will
Minimus or
give?
something, Guruji.
Minimus,
Mimulus.
Mimulus.
cause.
Mimulus.
White
Clematis
chestnut,
also.
white chestnut plus mimulus.
Hmm.
Power. Understand? So now you all only gave the answer. Did I give a? Understand? That is the way I am preparing you. Template. Template is important. Okay. Sudarshan sir. Okay. Uma madam.
That was excellent, sir. It's like a beautiful revision, sir, in a segmented form. I'm really enjoying it, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Good. Okay. So people who are practicing it, if they're enjoying means, then that's a good thing. We are going in the right track. Yes, Vinay sir.
Yes, Guruji, this is very nice. You're trying to match the psychological part of it. That is, I like that very much, Guruji. I was wondering how will this connect to the astrological part and all. Now I understand. And you had given about nakshatras and their characteristics and how they think also. So I think those people we can just by seeing that characteristics and we can link to the this one. That's what I was getting an image of as characteristics. And this is also easy for people who are some people have don't believe in astrology. If you tell them for this planet take this, they will not believe it. So do this or do
Okay.
that. It's the easy way to approach them with. We have a easy ways to approach them to help them out. Even if they don't think of they think it as astrologer, we can just say this as medicinal and they can approach with this Guruji.
Okay, super. Okay, all of you are given feedback. One last question I will ask and I'll wind up. Let me see what answer you all are getting. Now let's assume you are staying at your one of your friend's house. Suddenly at night 10:30 p.m. or something like that, one of their old child is starting to cry. And they are trying to console it. Whatever the way they want to console, it is not going to get console. And you are not able to understand, is it because of some fear, or is it some pain inside the body, or some insect has bitten, or some food poisoning? You are not knowing, but it is not at all this thing. At that particular time, immediately you want to do something. What you will give?
Rescue.
Remedy.
Rescue.
Rescue is best because we don't know what it
Rescue
is.
remedy. Rescue remedy, correct? Because you don't know what it is. No, suddenly it's like it's a kind of a trauma kind of thing. So that rescue remedy is the first thing to go. After that only, like, oh, madam told us, then those things we can suggest. Immediate attention should be brought by rescue remedy. Okay. So all of you are giving correct answers only. So that is a good part. Okay. So what we'll do tomorrow, we'll go with this individual batch flowers, their application. How do we do all those things? Tomorrow, day after, it will go. And probably Friday, let's see, I may not take the class because some unexpected travel I have to take. But if I'm traveling, if I'm taking also, it will be like, I'm not taking also. I'll tell you by Friday afternoon. Okay. But as of now, you think it is not there. But if I'm taking, I'll tell you by afternoon 2 or 3 p.m. Okay. Friday and Saturday. And don't worry, whatever that 1 or 2 day you miss, I will take next day. Usually I will not post one, 99.9% will try, but I'm just saying on safer side. Okay. So that's something. And yes, so here I'll end the recording. And tomorrow, same time, we can meet.